The previous day, we had woken up at around 6 a.m. because we wanted to make the most of our Nathula Pass. So today, we decided we were not doing that. We wanted a slow morning and actually wanted to spend time enjoying the resort. We had our tea, exercised a little, danced around, went swimming, basically took our sweet time doing absolutely everything. And somewhere in between all of this, there was Maggie and wine. Because apparently, that's what a balanced holiday breakfast looks like. Finally, at around 11 a.m., we decided it was probably time to actually leave the resort. Our first stop of the day was Rumtek Monastery. Once we reached, we had a bit of steep walk ahead of us. Cars were not allowed on this particular stretch, but honestly, that made the walk so much nicer. It was quiet, serene, and just really peaceful.
My advice is don't come to Rumtek Monastery, it's too steep.
Hello, so today we are at Gangtok Monastery and we have
Rumtek.
Rumtek,
Gomteni Rumtek.
Rumtek Monastery, and it's almost like a pilgrimage because the road is quite steep. However, there are no cars allowed, so it's nice to walk freely and the views are amazing. You can take pause at your own pace, walk and see. Thank you for tuning into my channel, TBC out.
The monastery itself had such a calm energy. We spent time exploring.
Jumping pumpkin is here.
And one of my favorite things was just watching the young monks being kids, playing around and having these completely normal, innocent little moments.
People who love to eat are the best people. I didn't say that. The monks said it.
Let's eat then something.
We also came across several quotes, and there was one in particular that we recognized. Apparently, he'd read the same quote when he was in 7th standard, and it had stayed with him and influenced the way he looked at the world. So, unexpectedly finding it again all these years later in Rumtek was quite a full circle moment for him.
Fire went out, lights went down. When you feel lost in your shadow, don't feel alone, don't scream so loud. We are living in this
We are just seeing the monastery. It was very peaceful and calm, especially after that steep walk, one would say. And we also saw the golden stupa. It had Coke as an offering, Coke as in Coca-Cola, and that is the Rumtek Monastery that we just saw. And yeah, now we are walking downhill, which is even more pleasurable after that hard work that we did upstairs. That's it. Now we are going to go to the next destination. I'll see you there in a few seconds.
Our next stop was Banjhakri Falls, and this place was green. The waterfall, the trees, the rocks, and it was absolutely beautiful. And then somehow I ended up rock climbing. This was not planned, which is important information because if I would have known I was going rock climbing that day, I definitely would not have worn Crocs. I managed to climb all the way up, and only then I was basically told, "Why are you wearing Crocs? You also have to climb back down." Thank you for this information after I've reached the top. So, coming down, I was being extremely careful because Crocs and slippery rocks are absolutely not a combination I recommend. Please wear proper shoes if you're planning anything like this. And apparently, rock climbing was not enough adventure for the day because DP then decided we needed to walk through the waterfall area too. But we ended up getting this beautiful picture from it, so I'll give him this one. From there, we continued exploring Gangtok and visited Do Drul Chorten, followed by the Namgyal Institute of Tibetology. We were not allowed to film inside parts of the museum, so unfortunately, I don't have much footage to show you. But it was interesting to slow down for a bit and learn more about Tibet culture, history, and Buddhism after such an adventurous afternoon. And somewhere in between all this exploring, obviously, we had to eat.
Now we are at the ropeway, and we'll figure out what is it about.
Next up was something I was really excited about, the Gangtok Ropeway. I think this might actually have been my first proper ropeway experience. They were sending people up in small groups, and then we finally got into our cable car. The ropeway itself moves quite slowly, which actually gives you plenty of time to look around and take in the views of Gangtok. Although I have to admit, I spent so much time recording the experience that I probably experienced half of it through my phone screen. Content creator problems. Next, we headed towards Ridge Park and the Flower Exhibition Center, and I don't know how else to describe this place except it felt like we had suddenly walked into another world. The way you walk through the space builds this sense of anticipation before you finally reach all the flowers. when we rode in Gangtok, we actually let us back to MG Marg. We had loved the taste of the bit so much the previous day that instead of trying somewhere new, we just went back this time through. Though we tried a bunch of different things, but there was one combination we weren't ready to give up on yet: momos and hip beer. Some traditions deserve to continue. Night, we somehow managed to find ourselves another shared taxi, but can you appreciate this? There was a little dustbin inside the taxi, such a small thing, but genuinely nice to see. And finally, after a day that started with us saying we wanted to take it easy, we made it back to the resort and ended the night exactly how this morning started, with a little wine. From slow resort mornings to a peaceful monastery. Unexpected rock climbing, waterfalls, ropeways, flowers, and way too much good food. Another beautiful day in Sikkim came to an end, and there's still so much more to come. So, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next vlog.